Hello, everybody. So it's Leanne Barrable here, the Devonshire Shepherdess. I'm trying something new because I'm currently streaming through StreamYard. So if you want to comment below and you want to put your name, you need to connect through StreamYard to do that. So I guess I wanted to come on today about talking about being responsible for ourselves, and not keeping on looking to other people for the answers to everything. Now, I'm going to talk about this from a health perspective. 8 years ago, when I became a mum, or nearly 9 years ago, when I became a mum, I was in one of the worst places in my life when it comes to my physical health, my mental health, and my emotional health. I was not in a good place at all. And I just had this beautiful baby girl, and all of a sudden, I couldn't provide for her in the same way that I'd been able to provide for myself for the 24 years previous. So I was all about doing, working hard, putting in the hours, getting paid, all these things. And that wasn't gonna cut it this time. That wasn't gonna cut it being a mum. So I've had to learn to walk again and properly. I've had to enable my body to get back into a place where it's not in pain all the time. I've had to kind of really look at what my thought processes are and what drives my thoughts, what makes me angry. So my emotional health, I was so angry back then, so angry all the time. And then as Haley got older, I found myself not able to control my anger. I would bring it out on her and get angry with her, which was completely unfair. So I've had to take responsibility for myself. And I had a talk with someone this morning about this. And oh, sorry, I'm just fiddling with the buttons. Probably should have done that before. And I was just saying, like, I have to take responsibility for my own health. Like, I am currently overweight. I know I'm overweight, and I don't want to be overweight anymore. But all the old ways of doing it, like do this program and do that exercise and do this, hasn't worked for me. I am a yo-yo dieter. I have been a yo-yo dieter for over 20 years. And now looking back, I was never really overweight in my teens. I'm overweight now. But because I had this kind of thought process going on, telling me I wasn't good enough, telling me that that I needed to look a certain way or be a certain way, in my head, it was fighting against me. My thoughts were always fighting against me. So I believe that there's a part of me inside of me that is my true self, that is my spiritual self, that was created before I was even born for who I'm supposed to be. And it's imprinted in my heart what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be in life. And it's that I've been uncovering who I am, what it is that I want to do. And so that's why I called my group Farming from the Heart, because I believe that in my heart there is a blueprint plan for what my life should be, could be, and is going to be, because I am discovering it every single day. And this has taken me saying I'm going to be responsible for my health. And in terms for farming, so I am looking at it that I don't want to be looking to the government for the answers anymore, because they don't actually have them. If the last few weeks have said anything about the government, they don't have the answers. But we have the answers because we're on the ground. We're the ones farming, and I truly believe that in my heart that I can create a different kind of way, a different business, something different within our farming business that is going to support us financially. I want to still be here in 20 years' time. And for me, this whole thing has come from looking at my health, and taking responsibility for my health, my physical health, my emotional health, my mental health. And now it's going to roll into looking after our outside health. So we all need money. The world we live in needs money, paying the bills, having good food. For us, it's producing more of our own good quality food for my family and for us. So that is where we are going. And we need to take responsibility for ourselves and stop looking at everybody else and stop looking for the answers in every other place, because the chances are, so we'll use the dieting here for a minute. I looked at another diet. I looked at Slimming World. I lost weight on Slimming World. Great. Did I keep the weight off? No, I didn't keep the weight off, because in here wasn't wired to keep the weight off. In here was wired to keep me safe. And my brain believed that keeping safe meant I needed to be overweight. And that was because I'd wired it that way. There's a lot that I could go into on that, but I'm not going to, because it's very, very deep and it's interesting. But if you want to talk to me about that, then there is a link above this post today, hopefully, to book into my calendar to have a one-to-one session together, and we can discuss how we can rewire our brains for health. So for me, it was I went on the health journey in the last 9 years. Then I realized in order to be healthy, I needed less stress in my life. So therefore, I had to sort our farming business out. I had to get my farming head on. I had done a degree in rural business management. So therefore, I do have the skills to grow and sustain a good farming business. And so I am literally stepping into what I believe is my calling, my ability to produce a good business on our farm, which has basically come from a health journey that I've had to go on. I take care of myself. I make sure I have good sleep. I eat amazing quality food. I also eat the foods that you wouldn't class as amazing quality, but that's okay, because I eat amazing quality food. I am taking responsibility for my health. I am taking responsibility for my family in terms of Haley, but I can't take responsibility for anybody else. And actually, I refuse to take responsibility for anybody else's health within my family anymore, because I can't fix them. We can't fix other people, but I can fix the things that I can fix. And for me, that's my health, that's my daughter's health, and for the farm, that's the business, discovering new business plans, doing different things, and all those things. So yeah, I'm standing in the bullock shed here today. As you can see, we're making sure these are our young cattle that were born in March. These are off getting silage instead of hay. So the cows are on hay and these guys are on silage to just keep that kind of energy up and get them a bit bigger. So we are taking care and being responsible for their health, because we have to as farmers, because they didn't ask to be here. So we have to produce good quality food and they love it. Then they love being here because they know that they get good food. The very fact that we've got loads of cattle in at the moment and they're not mooing their heads off means that they are happy, and they are happy to be here, and we as responsible farmers are going to take care of them to the very best of our ability. So you see, as a farmer, the only people and things we are responsible for is, one, ourselves; two, if we have any children, we're responsible probably for them as well; and three, for our animals and our farm health. So if you want to learn more about this, either join my Facebook group, which the link is below, for women in farming, or if you want to one-to-one to discover how you can rewire your brain to create a vision for your farming families, then click on the calendar link and we can have a call together. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.